Welcome to IHS, incoming freshmen. I'm here on behalf of the English Language Arts Department, here to tell you about some of the course offerings you have. Because even though it's only your first year of high school you're getting ready for here, you actually have a few options. I'll start off, though, by telling you what you need to know about your credits. You have to have 8 English credits to graduate from Indianola High School. Hopefully, 4 years from now, if you reach your goal and the goal all of us have for you, you will have all 8 of those credits. You'll be walking across the stage. But you need 8. That effectively means you need to have a full year of English for each of your 4 years at high school. You have to eight credits means 4 years of English because one past semester equals 1 credit. So of course there's 2 semesters each year, 2 semesters, 2 credits. So if you have 1 credit for each semester, you'll have 4 years of English that you need to have passed. But you don't have options in all those. So there are certain classes you have to take. Most of you will take English 9 next year. So if you're planning on taking this, if you're not planning on taking the next one, you need to make sure you are scheduled to take English 9. English 9 is a standard freshman year long English course worth 2 credits. You'll improve reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. Most of you will take this class next year. That is, unless you take another option you have, Advanced English 9. As you might guess, this is an advanced course. Still all freshmen, still year long, still 2 credits. You'll improve all the same things, work on all the same skills, but you'll be doing it at a much faster pace, and it's more difficult to get through. Advanced English 9, as you can see, there is a good choice for students who've received good grades in past language arts courses, enjoy language arts, receive recommendations from their current language arts instructors, and scored a set in the 70th percentile or above on the ISASP reading exam. Now, if Advanced English 9 sounds like something for you, if you match that description, go for it. If it doesn't, that's okay. Register for English 9, but you have to pass one or the other in order to graduate from Indianola High School. So when you're filling out your registration, soon to be freshman, make sure you have one or the other. You have to have that on your registration, unless you don't want to graduate, which again, if you don't want to graduate, you're kind of on the wrong track here. So make sure you have one or the other. You have to have that on your transcript somewhere. However, though, there are a couple English elective courses you can take. You don't have to take any of these. Of course, you have to take English 9 or Advanced English 9. But here are some options you have going into your freshman year about some classes you can take if you so choose. And you can take these alongside English 9 or Advanced English 9. The first one is Introduction into Theater. If you want to take this, you have to take this first semester. So right when you walk into IHS, you'll be taking this class. If you're into theater, you might guess this is what this class is about. You'll learn about the history of theater, read a full play, designing sets and costumes, and try to write your own script even if you want to. If you've been in theater in the past, you'll likely enjoy this class if you enjoyed it. And even if you didn't and you're interested in trying now, this is the class where you get, again, English credit. You get 1 credit, 1 semester, it's worth of English credit for trying this out if you would like to. Again, it is not required. Neither is this one, acting. Now, if you want to take acting, you have to take Intro to Theater first. Intro to Theater is required. So where Intro to Theater happens first semester, a lot of times it's the same period. Acting will turn right over into second semester. So if you want to become an actor, you want to be involved in all this stuff and practice your acting abilities, here's where you can go. Intro to Theater into acting. Again, 1 credit. Students will draw on your experience as an intro to theater to become better actors and directors. You'll be creative here, and you get to do a number of different acting performances, monologues, duets, and larger cast scenes. Again, this is more specifically focused on acting than Intro to Theater was, but again, you kind of take them together and you walk out after your freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year with a better understanding of the theatrical process. But again, if you want to take this, you don't have to, but if you want to, you have to take Intro to Theater first semester, acting second semester, and you cannot take acting without having first taken Intro to Theater. Additionally, you can take journalism and digital media. If you're someone who's interested in journalism and how the news process works, this is a course for you. It is 1 semester-long course about news and interactive media. It's worth 1 credit, 1 English elective credit here. Students will learn how to write news leads and headlines, interpret the news, conduct interviews, and maintain Associated Press style in a modern, increasingly digital press landscape. And for those of you who are, and some of you probably are very interested in taking yearbook, you are highly encouraged to take this class first because it will give you the requisite skills you need to be able to succeed in this landscape. Then additionally, you have oral communication. It's a public speaking semester-long course worth 1 credit. As you might guess with oral communication, you'll get up in front of the room and you'll give multiple speeches for different purposes and audiences. If you're someone who's nervous about speaking, though, do not think you're supposed to be a perfect public speaker at any point, because you are not. As long as you're working, trying to get better, the focus is on improvement, not perfection. So even if you're uncomfortable, you can still do well as long as you try to focus on improving, but you have to be willing to get up and speak in front of the class. You do not have to take any of those classes your freshman year. That means if you want to take journalism and digital media your junior year, you can. Or you want to take intro to theater and acting your sophomore year, you can. You take oral comm your senior year, you can. Those are all offered to you as a freshman if you choose to take them, but they are also available to you for the rest of your time at IHS. So if you would like to take some of these classes, but you don't think they fit into your schedule, do not think you can only take them your freshman year. You don't have to. You can take them other times, but you have an option to, if you have openings in your schedule right now, to register for those classes. You may not take any of those classes again, though, once you've passed them. If you pass oral communication, you may not take oral communication again your second year. You only can take it once you've passed it. So you cannot plan on taking any class twice if you pass it. And again, I hope all of you are planning on passing your classes. We'll see you soon, freshmen. Can't wait to have you. It's going to be a great year. Make sure you fill those out. And if you have any questions, send emails to any of the English teachers at Indianola High School. Our names are visible on the indianola.k12.ia.us website. We'll gladly answer your questions, and we're looking forward to having you. Hopefully this video has been helpful, and have a great summer, kids.